Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am back with Chonny Jash and the Soul Eclectic. I'm going to get that right because we had the mind electric, we had the heart acoustic, and this is the third one, the Soul Eclectic. So we will have a look at the lyrics after we listen to the song. Should be interesting. The other ones certainly were. Um, yeah, so if you want to check that out, there is a playlist for Chonny Jash, so you can check that. There's playlists for many of the artists, any that I've done two or more reactions to. I make a playlist for them, so you can see them all in one place if you like to do that. Some people do. Makes it a little easier to find them in that way. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Like the video if you do, I hope you do, and click that notification bell. Also, super thanks are available, so you can use that to support the channel a little bit more. Or to bump up your request, you can send a super thanks and then a message. I think you have to do it separately, but as long as I know it's from the same person, I will bump up your suggestion or request. All right, let's get going with the Soul Eclectic. Should be interesting. So generally the word eclectic means drawing from a variety of sources or resources. In a way, I'm an eclectic tutor or teacher because I draw from many different sources or resources and specify it to that specific student. So just a couple of days ago, someone emailed asking, do you use the Orton Gillingham program or do you use some other program I've forgotten the name of? No, I use whatever I need to use. So I am eclectic in a way myself. Let's see what Chonny is talking about here. I know I'm stopping really soon. I'm just wondering if that sort of broken music there was representing the break between these three components, the heart, the mind, and the soul. I'm not sure about that. It's like a disconnect.
Call me the soul or call me my name. All day will be whatever you would like. Call me your host or call me insane. If that's the hell can stay mine. He's a damn madman. So depressed fool. Is that the one you truly wanna be? Roaring all night, abhorrent and trite. You seem to forget you answer to. Fathers of fathers, I know that I'm vile. Let's see how long it takes to murder me. Neither is wrong, yet neither is right.
I'll stop there. I'm having a lot of trouble understanding the lyrics. I pulled the lyrics up so that we can go over them afterwards, but I haven't read through them all. And I'm catching a few words, but I can't string them together fast enough because I'm not hearing everything through the music. And there's modulation to the voice or whatever. I would like to hear Chonny Jash, his real voice at some point. What was I going to say? Another thing, it's very strange, and it's probably only me and my insanity, but for some reason there's something about this song that sounds Christmassy, and it isn't the lyrics for sure, but there's something. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Long it takes to murder me. Neither is wrong, yet neither is right. Scattering sparks or what deliver me and carry me away. Here in my kingdom, I am born. My order, you coward.
I like the chaotic beat and the chaos with the piano as well. There seems to be a lot of confusion going on here.
One more chance is all you've left to turn the tides.
I'll back up a little bit. I would prefer, and I know will not be popular, but if I could hear this voice like that all the way through, I realize that I think there's a lot of chaos, a lot of things going on, and that's represented by the music. And that would be great as long as the music wasn't so overwhelming that I can't hear his voice at all through most of this song. And that's unfortunate because in this section, I can hear it. Now, it may still be modified technically, but at least I can hear it and I can hear the lyrics, which is important to me sometimes. So let me back that up. As an instrumental, yes, it's fine because it can represent the chaos that's going on in your mind, or the struggle, if you like, between mind, heart, and soul. Everything's in the mind anyway, basically. So that would be fine. But now, once you really know the lyrics, maybe you can hear them better. I think I've mentioned that before, if not in other Chonny Jash songs, which I'm sure I have, but in other songs too, where the instrumental is so loud you can't really hear the voice. Once you know the lyrics, sometimes then you can pick it out, but on first listen, wow, it's really difficult to do that. So it's only instrumental to me up until this point.
Screams with no sense for why. One more day and one more night. One more black and one more white. One more chance is all you've left to turn the tides. Tridential regicide. I won't hesitate to kill my heart and mind. I will abdicate these deviants sat inside. I'll take you down in tandem when this road is tied.
All right. I believe that's it. Okay. Well, interesting. As I say, the instrumentals were chaotic, but I kind of like that. The drums, the piano, and because I know, at least in part, what it's representing, and I know my own mind is often like this. And by often I mean always, but, but so that's great. That's fine, and it can even be a kind of catharsis listening to this. You think, oh, it'll make you worse, make you more anxious. No, it's kind of a release in a way, not just Chonny, but other music that I've listened to or other things. There's some industrial type music that for some it's just noise, but for me or for others it can be a release. It can be a catharsis of sorts. Not always, but sometimes. Then when I could hear, and I realized that it's his electronically modified voice, but his voice at least I could hear something. That was great. I'd love to hear more of it. I'd actually really like to hear, even if he doesn't have a singer voice, I would like to actually hear his real voice at some point. All right, let's have a look at the lyrics now. The Soul Eclectic by Chonny Jash. Written by Chonny Jash, I believe. Yo, call me the soul or call me my name or label me whatever you would like. Call me your host or call me insane if that will help you stay in line. So call me the soul or call me by name, my name. So it's the person, it's me. And talking, I think because of the other songs, talking to mind and heart, but saying it's a whole. He's a damn madman. He's a depressed fool. Is that the one you truly want to be? So yeah, talking about the depressed ones, talking about the heart. So is it the mind talking about the heart? Is that the one you truly want to be? Abandon him and we could live so free. Warring all night, abhorrent and trite. You seem to forget you answer to me. So it's mind and soul here, I think, and mind is trying to convince soul that they could run off. I don't know, maybe. Um, Abandon him, and we could live so free. Fathers of fathers, I know. I've covered up some of the lyrics here. I know that I'm vile. Let's see how long it takes to murder me. Takes to murder me. Neither is wrong, yet neither is right. Condemn him to the infirmary. Okay, so father of fathers, I know that I'm vile. I'm not sure. I kind of lost track there. Let's see how long it takes to murder me. Neither is wrong, yet neither is right. I don't know whether they're talking now about mind and heart. I think so. You must be so arrogant to think that either of you can control the soul. Yeah, okay. So holy. That's cool. When to be one whole, you can't hold solely. So a good play on words there. Can control the soul so wholly. When to be one whole, you can't hold solely. Scattering sparks of thought energy, deliver me and carry me away. Here in my kingdom, I am your Lord. I order you to cower and pray. All right. So soul is trying to get some sort of control here. Trying, I think, to bring everything back into the whole, so to speak, because I'm not nearly kind enough to leave you parasites inside of me, fumbling slowly down this path. Not sure why the lyrics are written that way, but anyway. In hopes the others struck by lightning, fumbling slowly down this path in hopes the others struck by lightning. So hope, mind hoping heart is struck by lightning, heart hoping mind is struck by lightning. Is that what it is? Spiraling down, biting down, lightning rounds. Hear the sound, I am me. Uh, See, so I still think I am me, talking about the whole person, right? So the soul is the whole person, or all three is the whole person, and we all need to get back together again. I don't know. See how the serfs work the ground, see how they fall, and they give it all they've got, fall, and they give it all they've got till they're down, fall. Ha 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 ha. Uh, See how the brain plays around and it splits what once was whole down into three. So, yeah, they're so accusing the brain of splitting into the three parts. And you fall inside a hole, inside a someone help me understand what's going on behind my eyes. I did catch that line in the song. Doctor, I can't tell if I'm not me. All right, so psychological confusion, and that happens quite a lot. Sometimes you don't feel like you, or you feel where are where is the I? Where am I in this world? It's a very scary feeling. I have it too often, actually. It was really bad when I was very, very young because I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to handle that sense of losing the self, so to speak, not being able to get a grip on where am I. Um, I understand the mind a lot more now. I've studied it to some extent, and psychology and philosophy, and I've lived my own life long enough to start to get a grip on on coping with it, not completely understanding it, and not certainly not controlling it at all, really, because it happens when it happens. Um, but learning that I can cope with it, I can live with it, I can live with that, what's going on. I think that's what he's talking about here. But it is the brain. It is the brain doing. I don't know whether you want to call it tricks or not, or playing around, but it's definitely what's happening. There's things happening here. And sometimes it makes people believe that there's something else, that there's evil spirits, that there's gods, that there's no. It's all happening here. It's a natural thing, but it might not be a healthy thing at all times. Yeah, and it can cause a lot of problems. Understand what's going on behind my eyes, doctor. I can't tell if I'm not me. You're still you. That even that strangeness is you. But yeah, you have to kind of accept it and let that comfort you a little bit. See how he laughs at you. See as he snarls at you. He will never understand. Watch him struggle just to stand, a cold and bitter stance, the weaker half of man. And I'm probably missing some of what Chonny is saying, or what he actually originally intended, but we interpret songs for our own purposes too. So once it's out of the artist's hand, I'm afraid it's out of the artist's hand. Same with my short stories. What a calculated, degraded hand. Watch him beg and bargain time and time again. See how they fight all day. The other half won't hear what's had to say. It's just the game they play here in this labyrinth maze. Yeah, so what's going on up here in this labyrinth, in this maze? Screams with no sense for why. One more day and one more night. One more black and one more white. So opposites or contrasts. One more chance is all you've left to turn the tides. Tridential regicide. I won't hesitate to kill my heart and mind. I will abdicate these deviants sat inside. If I could read it correctly, that'd help. I'll take you down in tandem when this rope is tied. Okay. I think that was the end. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Giving them one more chance, one more day or night to try to turn things around, bring the whole back together. Uh, Tridential regicide, so killing the king or the kingdom, destroying everything. And I won't hesitate to kill my heart and mind belonging to me, the soul. And yeah, unfortunately, you tie the rope, you kill them all. Some people believe the soul exists apart from the organic body and mind, but that, in my opinion, is completely false. So I don't know what Chonny feels about that, but that's my feeling. Very interesting lyrics. I did love the song in many, many ways. Now, maybe if I listen to it again, I will understand more, although I'm not too sure about that. Could be just my hearing isn't what it once was. I'm not sure. It's still pretty good though. So I usually hear things. My students, who are much, much younger than I, are often very surprised at what I hear. And much to their detriment sometimes because they think they're whispering and getting away with something. But not that they're really bad students, but occasionally they usually laugh when I say, "Wait a minute, what did you just say?" And I tell them what they said. Anyway, enough about me. I thought this was quite good. I again, and maybe I'm just being nitpicky. I would like to be able to hear the lyrics a little bit better and the music's. I like it, but just toned down enough that you could hear the lyrics, or separate them a little bit more, like they did at the end, where you can have that chaos and the instrumental version or parts, and then a little bit more vocal. I don't know, just me, but still, it's really well done, and I do love the lyrics. I've enjoyed all three from Chonny Jash. Let me know what else you'd like to hear, either from him or anyone else. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, just push that button, doesn't hurt you at all. If you want to support the channel a little more, there are super thanks available. And in the meantime, keep listening and keep having fun. Don't let your mind separate you too much or destroy you, or find ways of coping. And yeah, you can always send me a private message, an email, if you're having issues and want to discuss it a little bit further, because I'm open to that too. All right, Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.